Any health-related information on the following show provides general information only. Content presented on any show by any host or guest should not be substituted for a doctor's advice. Always consult your physician before beginning any new diet, exercise, or treatment program.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Inspired and Empowered Living TV show and podcast. We are live Tuesday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern on Talk4TV, W4WN.com, and my YouTube channel. I'd like to welcome you all, and today we are going to be talking about manifesting your dreams in 2024, part 3. So we will continue where we left off last week. And what are your goals? What are your intentions? What is your heart calling you to do this year? Learn how to stay focused and clear any blocks that would keep you from achieving your goals and your intentions. Discover what your heart is calling you to do, and you can move towards those dreams to create an inspired and empowered life. Together, let's create a life you love. I'm your host, Nanci Deutsch, licensed clinical social worker, certified hypnotherapist, and an intuitive breakthrough expert. I combine my counseling, coaching, and intuitive abilities to transform your life. This TV show is not a replacement for therapy or counseling. It is for educational purposes only. And I'd like to welcome, I see we have Allie in the house. Good morning, Allie. And I just want to review what we've been doing the past few weeks so that we're all on the same page, because I really want, and also if you have any questions about anything that we've covered or anything that I will be saying today, please, you know I love your questions. Type them in the chat, or if you're listening or viewing at a later time, you can always go on YouTube and write them, or Facebook, and tag me, and I would be happy to answer your questions. So the first step, we're going to go review the steps. The first step is really, it's listening to your heart and listening to what your heart is calling you to do. And your heart is your soul speaking through you. So when you have a desire to make a difference on this planet, when you have a desire to help people in some way, and your way may not look like other people's way. So I want you to know that whether your vision or goal is for you or for more people, know that as you open your heart to your truth, you become a vehicle for God or universe. You become a light, a shining light in your life. So the universe and God want you to have all your dreams, all your desires. And to have them all accomplished, or at least moving towards them, because they may be a goal or an intention that that may take a while to accomplish, more than 1 year. But if you're moving towards it, know that is something that God, universe, higher power wants for you. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later in the show. And then the second step is to create a list of intentions for yourself. So, intentions, and I'm going to describe the difference. I clarified. When I talk about creating an intention, it is a bigger aspect. My intention for 2024 is moving towards my life purpose. I am living my life purpose in 2024. And your goals are those smaller pieces, those smaller aspects that move you towards creating your intention. And so bit by bit, you create your intention by breaking it down into smaller pieces, which are your goals. And your goals and your intentions, when you're creating them, the more that you can use I am statements. I am living my life purpose in 2024. I am feeling healthy and alive and vibrant. I am financially successful. I am financially free. I am so grateful for my divine partner. Now, those are all examples of intentions that you can set. And then you would break it down into smaller aspects, and those would be your goals. And then I talked about clearing anything that would keep you from manifesting your intentions and your goals. And what happens is you may need to clear your energy on a daily basis. And then you may need to clear your energy around the specific goal or the specific intention. So what I mean by that is, in the morning, if you're not waking up like super happy and alive, and I will also tell you that when you feel joyful, grateful, peaceful, those are the emotions of your soul. When you're feeling love, all of those emotions are emotions of your soul. And that's what you want to feel. So it's important to clear anything that would keep you from feeling those feelings. And so you may need to clear your energy you probably will. All right. Let me just say, most of us don't necessarily wake up feeling chipper and alive. Now, I'm not, and I also want you to know it is possible for you to begin to do that. And if you're not, know that you can learn to train yourself to do that. However, right now we're talking about if you're waking up and you're feeling tired or sluggish or fearful or angry or irritable or any of those emotions, or any others that I'm frustrated. Oh, there's a good one. Any of those emotions, then that's the emotions you need to clear so that you're coming back into an aligned state. And then I talk about clearing on a bigger level, because if you have blocks about creating any of your intentions or even your goals, then you need to clear that energy so that you're open and you're aligned for the goal and intention. And any block would keep you from that. So I'm going to do my quick Psych 101 because this is important for this discussion. Your conscious mind is the part of you that is choosing to tune in. So thank you, conscious mind. So whether you're listening live or at a later time, thank you, conscious mind of yours, for tuning in. And your conscious mind is the part that makes, when you make empowered conscious decisions, it does empower you. When you make those decisions fully present and aligned, you can be inspired, you can be empowered, and that's the place you want to come from. However, your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is very powerful. And you want to learn to understand what's going on in that subconscious mind of yours. And your subconscious mind is the part of you from the moment you were conceived in this lifetime to present time, has recorded every moment you have been alive. And all of that information is in your subconscious mind. So if you have limiting beliefs or emotions around your intention, around your goals, that would block you from achieving them. And imagine that you see a bullseye and your conscious mind says, this is what I'm creating. Now, I'm going to also bring in the super conscious mind. And the super conscious mind is the part of you connected to higher source. It's the part of you that is your higher self, this wise, unconditionally loving part of you. And every one of you has a higher self. Just saying. And your higher self is connected to superconscious, God conscious, universal source energy. And then you have your soul, and you have your connection to God, universe, higher power, whatever you want to call it. All of those parts are connected, and you are connected to something greater than your earthly personality self. And you want to connect more deeply to that part of you. So when you have a goal, and a conscious goal and intention, and it's a heart-centered intention coming from your soul is calling you to create something. You hear it through your heart. You create 3 intentions, no more. And then it's about clearing anything that keeps you from that creation. And so if you imagine a bullseye, so your conscious mind is saying, this is what I want to create. And your subconscious mind, what happens is, because of those limiting beliefs and emotions, it may be veering off, like you may be veering off to the left. And what your job is to keep clearing your energy, clearing whatever would keep you from your intentions, your goals, and you keep clearing and clearing. And then what happens is there becomes an alignment. And boom, bullseye. You can manifest your intention. And we're going to keep talking about that today. So clearing is a really important process. And we talked about that in the last few shows too. So if you didn't catch them, you may want to go get them. and then the next thing is being more connected to the superconscious or your higher self, your soul, higher power, universe, God, whatever you choose to call it. And you also have a spiritual support team on your side, waiting to help you. Your job is to ask for that help. Help me move towards my intentions. Help me move towards my goals. Help me clear what keeps me from them, so that I am creating my goals, my dreams for 2024 and beyond. And know that your spiritual support team, everybody has one. You may not totally be in touch with your whole team, and that's okay. You could still ask for their help. And so you want to connect more deeply to those higher aspects of self, because the more connected, and again, the feelings, you're connected when your feelings are of peace, love, joy. Those are the feelings. So you make the connection, and then you want to start giving positive energy to them. Daily positive energy. And as you give daily positive energy, you are building the energy. Excuse me, got to take a drink of water. You're building the energy for your creations. I don't know what's going on. So let's all breathe together. And ground. And that's a good practice, is being able to breathe and ground and get clear. And so, giving positive energy to them daily. And I want to share one of my mentors, Sanaya Roman, had this wonderful example. I love this example that she talked about. And she talked about, imagine that you are putting your order into the universe. It's like putting your order into a restaurant, your food order. And then you put in your order, and then you keep daily affirming, trusting, and like, you know how you're waiting and you know your dinner is coming, or your lunch, or whatever you've ordered, your breakfast. You know it's coming. That's the energy you want to hold to manifest your desires. That's the energy you want to hold to manifest your dreams. You know it's happening, you know it's coming, and you just are there. So we get a question from Misty. What if we are not connected with our feelings, or the right feelings at the time for the process we're trying to work with? Should we step away from a project until we get the right feelings in place? So it depends. Okay. So sometimes it depends on the feelings. So I'll give you a few different examples. If you're feeling fearful of something that you really want to create, that you can feel it's a heart calling, but there's a lot of fear, you're not meant to walk away. And again, it's also really important to start being in touch with your intuition, which I'm going to talk more about shortly. So, or if you're feeling really frustrated that it hasn't come about yet, then the biggest job that you have, if you feel that this project or this calling is for your highest and greatest good, then it's the continuation of the clearing that needs to happen. But if at any time you're getting a sense, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, maybe this isn't the way that I need to go. And this is really important, because if you have doubts about the thing, what's really going to be important is that you ask for clarity from your higher aspects, from your higher self, your soul, your spiritual support team. Because sometimes self-doubts are sabotaging you so that you don't move towards your goal or your project. And sometimes it's start moving in new directions. And that's why it's really important to tune into your intuition, which is my next piece. So thank you, Misty. Excellent question for my next piece, which is, it's really important to tune into your intuition. And I'm all about tuning into your intuition. And you're getting information from your higher self, your soul, your guides, angels. And if you're not in that feeling place where you need to be, again, it may be that if you really want to create this project and you feel it's your soul calling you to do it, then the thing that needs to happen is the clearing part. Remember, clearing is one of the most important parts of the process. And that's because we can manifest like that when we're in alignment. But when you have feelings that don't, something feels off, or and again, if it's fears or frustration, it may be that, okay, so there's three possibilities. A, you need to keep clearing the stuff, your issues that would keep you from the goals and the manifestations. B, it's not time yet. And C, you need to move in new directions. So, and I know that's three different possibilities. And that's why the intuition, your intuition, is so important, because it guides you to whether it's an A, B, or C. And really tuning in and keep asking the questions until you're more clear. So Misty says, just don't have the motivation that is needed for the project at the moment. It is the right project, just not the energy to put to at this time. I had other things on my mind, so I waited until I had the right frame of mind. So, Misty, it sounds like you actually are tuning in and you kind of know. It sounds like from what you're saying that your motivation right now, it's not that you need to clear, that it's not time, it's B, that it feels like it's not time yet, and that right now you need to put it on hold and move forward with other things that will support you. And sometimes that happens. So thank you for bringing that up, Misty, because sometimes we take detours. And those detours may feel really annoying, and we're like, we're off course, we're off course. But those detours are detours that need to happen in order for you to manifest at a later time that project or goal. And know that it's all part of the journey, and know that even detours can be a necessary part of the journey. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. So what happens if you work on something with the wrong feelings? Would that sabotage the whole thing? So if you're working, I would be curious, the person who asked that question, what are the feelings? Because it really depends on the feelings. So if you're working on something and you're feeling really angry and really irritable, and you're pissed that either it's not happening or you're not doing it right, there's something there that needs clearing. Now, if you're feeling angry, and you may need to clear the anger. And again, this is back to the intuition. It's really getting understanding and clarity. What is going to be for your highest and greatest good? So, okay, so I know that just came in. Not sure. I was thinking, if you are doing something with the wrong feelings behind it, it could throw things off in the process. So what happens is, I will tell you, if you have the wrong feelings about something, what will happen is you probably won't manifest it. Because in order for the manifestation to occur. There is an alignment that needs to happen. Body, mind, emotions, spirit, conscious, subconscious, superconscious minds. Alignment happens. And in that alignment, that's when manifestation happens. And so if you are having feelings that are, I don't want to call any feelings negative, but feelings associated with anger, fear, grief, um, uh, anger, fear, grief, and those emotions are interfering, and know that each one of those emotions have derivatives of them. So those energies, shame, guilt, are another couple of emotions that would keep you from the manifestation that you desire. And that's why the clearing is so important. So it would be working through the emotions. And even as you work through the emotions, it will help you get the clarity that you seek, whether it's option A, B, or C. A, again, is to keep clearing until the manifestation occurs. B is to put it on hold, that it's not time for this manifestation to occur. And C, you need to move in new directions. And that's why, again, the clearing is so important, because when you're in this state of peace, then you can hear and feel and see and sense and know those intuitive hits. And when you're in the process of moving towards something that you want to create, and I also want to share with you that I have a meditation that you can download that will help you to clear your energy. You're working on clearing your energy and making that connection to your higher self so that you can gain more clarity on what the right decision is for you. And this meditation was divinely inspired, and I support all of you in downloading the meditation. Click the link, and it's the name of the TV show, Inspired and Empowered Living.com /meditation, MEDITATION. And Rebel put the links in the different places. So get the meditation, and it will help you to clear your energy so that you can get clarity on the moving forward. Because if you are meant to move forward, your intuition will guide you every step of the way. First of all, your intuition can guide you every step of the way, every day, every moment. And it's clearing your energy so that you and connecting more deeply so that you're in touch with the feelings, the knowings, the hearings, and moving towards your goals, your intentions. And your intuition guides you. If you have an impulse to follow, to make a call, or to follow a lead, or to talk to someone, follow your intuition because it's guiding you. And if you're not sure And if you're not clear, you can ask for guidance. You can ask that you are so clear that is this the path I'm meant to follow? Make it so clear to me that I can't miss the signs. And then, what's my next step? What's my next step? Support team. What's my next step? Asking for the guidance. And then you want to let go and surrender. Just like I was talking about the restaurant, when you're waiting for your food, you're not like, oh, and I'm talking about a good restaurant, a restaurant that, is you order and it's right on time. And you just have so much faith and you know that your food is coming out right on time. That's the energy you want to hold. Again, you're not like, oh, where's my food? Every minute you're looking, my food's not here. So if you're going, my manifestation's not here. I'm not doing it. I'm not reaching it. It's not happening. You don't have the faith. You lost it. You're not feeling it. Then more clearing. Go back to the clearing, back to the drawing board, and go back to the clearing process. And again, clearing can be using your body, tuning into your body and finding out about your body. And are you ready to manifest this? It could be using meditation, like the meditation I created. Again, inspiredandempoweredliving.com/meditation. And it could be, inspiredandempoweredliving.com/meditation. It's there for you, to help you. There for the creation. And it may be meditation. It may be writing and journaling. It may be other types of healing processes that would clear your energy. So all of those, explore possibilities that will help you to move through the feelings that would keep you from the manifestation. So, Country Corners, do things ever come in our path that may not be for us, but needed to cross our path? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, what happens is we have people, we have situations that actually aren't meant for us to take action on them. And that's that's why intuition. That's why I love teaching intuition, because your intuition can guide you if that's the correct situation or correct person. And so, yes, there are things that come across our path that may not be for us. I'll give you an example. So, Jen was working with me, and she had been in an abusive relationship, a relationship that was really unhealthy. And she really started to we worked through the issues that kept her in those types of relationships. And now this could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be anything. And so she worked through those unhealthy situations. In this case, it was relationship. And then she met this dynamic man. We'll call him Seth. I'm using pseudonames. And Seth looked like all the things she thought she wanted. But what happened is she started seeing the red flags, where in the past she didn't see them. But because of the work that she did, she was able to see the red flags and said, "Bye, Seth, you're not for me." And so that is a perfect example of what happens where people can come into your path, or it could be a job. Where you had been in jobs where unhealthy situations. And then as you started healing and shifting and you decided, you know what, I'm moving on, and you started going on interviews, and you knew right away which were the ones that were like, nope, not going there. So they cross your path. They're not for you. And then it's your job to say no. So that's how that situation unfolds. So hopefully that helped clarify. If you have any questions about anything that I just said, definitely ask. So really, the step is the surrender, and really surrendering to your higher aspect and trusting that if it's for your highest and greatest good, it will manifest. And yes, it did. Thank you. Okay, cool. I'm glad that was helpful. And thank you for the question, because I'm sure others had it as well. And then the manifestation. So I'm going to go through the steps again that I've created. So first step, listen to your heart, listen to your soul. It's your heart calling you. Second step is creating that list of intentions. No more than 3, preferably I am statements, positive I am statements. 3, clearing anything that would keep you from the manifestation, your goals and intentions. 4, making the deeper connection to the higher aspects of you. 5, really continuing to give them positive energy daily. Positive energy. And then listening to your intuition. What are you being guided? Now, your intuition can help you every step of the way in all pieces of the process. But when you're in the process of the manifestation, and like you're giving him energy, positive energy daily, listen, hear, feel, sense, know. Perhaps you need to take some type of action daily, or perhaps all of a sudden you get a hit or an impulse. So it's tuning into your intuition. And then you're putting your order in, let go and surrender. And then allow that manifestation to manifest. When there is an alignment of body, mind, emotions, and spirit, and an alignment of your conscious, your subconscious, and your superconscious mind, then manifestation can happen. And so I encourage all of you to go for it, to clear anything that would keep you from your manifestations, to clear anything that would keep you from your dreams. You all deserve those dreams. You deserve to move towards your dreams in 2024 and beyond. I want to encourage all of you. And if your soul is calling you to do something, you will know. It will feel so strong. And maybe you may need to put it aside for the moment, but if that calling is so strong, you will be called to come back to it. And so, go for it. Manifest your dreams in 2024. And I wish we're going to have more inspired and empowered living next week. And I wish you an inspired and empowered day and an inspired and empowered week. Have a great one, everybody. Bye for now.